Hello, 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 welcome back to HunterTuned, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Me and Christine are very thankful for all of the subscribers and viewers and people that like this video and comment down below. Also subscribe if you're new. Anyways, we are having a Black Friday sale on HunterTuned.com. I did not do a Black Friday sale last year, but I did one I think 2 years ago, and it went pretty good, so I figured with the new injectors and some of the new products coming to HunterTuned.com, I figured what better way to kind of kick things off with a Black Friday sale. So you guys can go on HunterTuned.com and type in Black Friday, all one word, BLACKFRIDAY, and get 10% off of your order this weekend only. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It will end on Monday night. Monday at midnight.
Tuesday at midnight?
Monday at midnight? Tuesday. Tuesday morning at midnight.
Okay.
So, yeah, anyways, you guys know that we just started selling the HunterTuned 1000 and 1500cc injectors. They're a great budget option that are brand new and tested. So they're not brand new as in never ever worked or never even worked, because some new products are that way. All these new HunterTuned injectors are all tested and flow matched. You guys can actually watch a previous video. The HunterTuned injector buyer's guide seemed to be a pretty good hit with you guys, and you seem to enjoy it. But if you haven't seen that video, I do go into some detail on what we do for testing and stuff like that on the injectors, and show you, the fact that they're stainless internals, Bosch internal as well. And they're custom branded HunterTuned. They're LS2 height, and they fit most setups. Pretty much almost anything they'll fit with a little bit of modification. So sometimes we have to add top hats to them, etc. for your build. One thing I wanted to just touch on real quick is some of the pricing has changed with top hats, because I'm now adding these washers on the bottom of the injector. So actually, the price of the top hats has gone up to $25 because I am adding these lower washers with your top hat order. So whenever you order a set of HunterTuned locking top hats like these, they go on top of the injector, which converts it down to the smaller O-ring, which fit into the B series fuel rail and D series and H series setups. So those top hats are needed for that, and usually whenever you need a set of top hats for the B, D, and H series, it's also a good idea to add these washers to the bottom of the injector, which I talked about in a previous video, installing some Bosch 2200s in that blue Civic that I dyno tuned. I talked about these washers, and now I'm actually including them with your top hat purchase. These washers will actually prevent the injector from going too far down into the lower grommet and causing the top to pop out of the rail. Sometimes with a lot of pressure on the top of the injector, sometimes the injector will want to force its way down into the lower grommet, and what these washers do is they prevent that from happening. These washers will sit against the intake manifold and prevent the injector from going down into the intake. It's just cheap insurance, and I figured it'd be a cool thing to add. I know it's nothing special, and you guys can actually just go to your hardware store and get some. They're just 1/2-inch washers. They fit around the injector pretty much perfectly, and yeah, like I said, it's just cheap insurance. K-series stuff does not need top hats, and it does not need those lower washers, because the K-series stuff is a little bit more advanced in my opinion, and a little bit better. And the injector already has a bottom out spot in the manifold, so K-series stuff doesn't really need it. And I'm talking to Siri, I guess, this whole time. She said she didn't get that. Hopefully you guys did. Yeah, so the washers included now with the top hats, and a couple of people were confused on the top hats too with, I have Honda style and then I have LS style. So there is a few K-series manifolds, I think like the Gato, whatever, G-A-T-O manifold. I think I had a guy message me and they said that they needed a minimum of 60 millimeter injector height. And if you were to get the LS style top hats, which are for V8s, They retain the same O-ring size as the HunterTuned injectors on the top. But all they do is make it longer. I actually have a picture up on my website now of how long it makes the injector with that top hat, and it would fit the minimum requirement on like a Gato manifold or whatever. So you could run these with that, with those little top hats. You know, most of the time, you know, minor spacing and stuff is needed to get them to fit perfectly, but I've shown videos on that stuff. And if you guys still have questions, you can always shoot me an email at HunterTuned.com. I've been very responsive lately to getting back to everybody on the new injectors. Injectors, huh?
HunterTuned.com?
What, yeah?
What's your email?
HunterTuned@gmail.com, my bad.
Okay. You might have said that, but I...
So, as you guys may have known, these injectors are actually in quite a few cars already. We've sold, I think, almost like 300 of these injectors already. And some cool dudes that are running them include the Boosted Boys. They have them in their Scion FRS project. The Jet Boat is running a set of HunterTuned 1000s. And their 1,000 horsepower minivan is also running a set of HunterTuned Bosch 2200s. All of this stuff you will get 10% off on this weekend only. If you get a set of Bosch 2200s for a set of 4, they're normally $350. I think after the 10% discount, you'll be like around $320. So you are getting quite a bit of savings there on an already good price. So I couldn't really go more than 10%. I'm sorry guys, but I have my pricing very competitive for the guys on a budget, and that's who I like to cater to, you know, solely. I love to cater to the guys that are, you know, trying to do this stuff on a budget and, you know, working man's budget, I should say. But still get a great product for the money. That's kind of the motto here at HunterTuned.com. So, yeah, that's the injectors stuff for now. Bosch 2200s, the 1000s and 1500s are all in stock, ready to go. And this weekend, Saturday, I have been waiting on a shipment for the last 2 months. It's been very stressful. I spent quite a bit of money, and I've been waiting on a huge shipment to come in. It's just taken a little bit longer with production, and shipping times got delayed and stuff like that. So, but HunterTuned fuel rails are now on the website. So these are the K-Series rails. We'll probably go into greater detail of this stuff coming soon. But the K-Series rails are really cool because they actually have this top plate here that is removable with these 2 screws. And what this top plate does is you can actually hide your injector wiring right in the fuel rail. So that's pretty cool. And they are also side feed on both sides or center feed. So that's pretty cool as well. You have multiple options for your fuel lines to go in or out. You can run the fuel lines here or on the outside. So that's really cool. It gives you a lot of versatility on the K-Series specifically. The B and D Series rails are also going to be in stock Saturday. I don't have them here yet, so the listing on the website is a little bit vague still, and I apologize about that. But pretty much the B Series and D Series rails are going to be almost an exact copy of an AEM. It's just going to be HunterTuned branded instead of AEM. And I've had a lot of guys asking, you know, when the fuel rails are going to be here, when they're going to be here, when are they going to be here?
Saturday.
Saturday. They will be here, but they are live on the site now, so you guys can purchase the rail. They're just not going to ship until Monday.
Get your 10% off.
And get your 10% off. So I figured might as well do this for Black Friday, even though they're not here until Saturday. I may make a video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want me and Christine to make a unboxing video of all the new HunterTuned products that are going to be here on Saturday, because I think there's like 12 boxes coming, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And I want to share with you guys just little bits of info with the K-Series rails. They do come with a hard line to go to your stock stuff, and they also come with some plugs. All the rails come with all this stuff, like the adapter to go to a stock line, you know, the plugs to run your 1/8 inch port. You can either put a fuel pressure gauge here or whatever, or you can plug it. It comes with all the plugs and stuff like that. So the rails, awesome. I'm very excited about the fuel rails. And hopefully soon enough I'll be offering a complete fuel system, all the way from lines to the rails to the injectors and maybe fuel pumps possibly in the future. So breathe.
I know, you were just going hard.
Yeah. Just trying to get it out as fast as
No,
possible.
it came out really nicely.
So
Hi. I feel like you haven't been featured in any videos lately. You're still here. We took a Roxy break.
and another cool thing that's coming Saturday, which we might make videos on, and they're also live on the site right now. I've actually had a few very patient customers that I want to thank, almost exclusively thank these customers that have been waiting over a month for their products because there's been these delays and stuff. But I now have custom branded HunterTuned blow-off valves and wastegates. So you guys know that I run the 50 millimeter tile style VS Racing blow-off valves, and I also run the 44 millimeter tile style wastegates on pretty much every car that I build. I run the VS Racing stuff. Unfortunately, VS Racing has stopped selling the wastegates that we have been running for quite some time. So now I actually have my own supplier of those same wastegates that are custom HunterTuned branded. So yeah, be sure to grab a wastegate if you want to deck out your car in HunterTuned products. The wastegates are definitely going to be a huge hit. The diaphragms are awesome. I've inspected numerous of them. In my large shipment, I ordered 50 of them. So hopefully those will be here Saturday, and they will also ship Monday. So wastegates, blow-off valves, all that stuff, kind of temporary stuff is listed on the site right now, and the descriptions and pictures and stuff will be updated soon after Black Friday. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware, but Moats, the guys that make, you know, the Moats Burn 2 chip burner, and they've kind of been around the Honda game, the Honda chipped ECU game for a really long time, they are no longer a thing. So genuine SST chips and you know, Moats Burn 2s and stuff like that to chip your stock OBD1 Honda ECU have been greatly diminished. So I don't know if any of you do chipped ECU stuff, but getting these genuine SST chips are almost impossible now. I know Jason Waters bought out Xenocron. They went out of business last year. Now Moats, another supplier of these SST chips, they are
out. Gone.
They are gone.
Adios.
Like, I don't know if they're ever coming back. So I unfortunately did raise the price on the base map chips and stuff like that. But to accommodate that, I am now doing the Hondata base maps along with it. So if you guys need a base map or whatever, you can hit up the website and we can mail you a genuine SST chip with whatever specs of your engine. Just remember, base maps are just to get the car running. They're not meant to beat on or, you know, go to the drag strip with.
They're not a full tune.
They're not a full tune. They're just something to get you going. So yeah, that, and also I can email base map files for you guys as well. Just allow up to a week to get the files sent over. Sometimes stuff gets hectic and, you know, I don't have the time right away. So just allow up to a week to get that stuff going for you guys. But yeah, so thank you for everybody supporting and watching. I can't wait to show you guys more. And I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and have a great rest of your weekend and a great night and a better tomorrow. We will see you later. And yeah, go to HunterTuned.com.